Hey guys, today we're taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars Bad Batch Attack Shuttle. This is set number 75314. Comes with 969 pieces, 5 new minifigures, plus a Gonk droid. And all the 5 minifigures are going to be brand new and exclusive to the set. I do want to give a huge thank you to LEGO for sending the early review copy my way. Of course, all my opinions will be my own in today's video. And also, one quick thing, no, the stand does not come with the set. It's something I had from iDisplay, but I figured it gives you guys a really good view of how the Bad Batch Shuttle looks. So the front of the box obviously has the shuttle, all of the minifigures, and the 2 speeders that it comes with, and a really cool action-packed graphic on the back of the box. You get a little bit more about the play features and the functionality about the Bad Batch Shuttle set itself. Now, this is the first set we've gotten from the Bad Batch series on Disney+. We're about 6 or 7 episodes into the series now, so this is incredibly exciting. Now, this set is available for pre-order online from Lego.com, and it will be releasing August 1st for $99.99 here in the US. So, of course, today we're going to be breaking down the build, the shuttle itself, how it looks, the speeders, and the minifigures, of course, which a lot of people are really excited for. This is the first time we're ever getting Bad Batch minifigures from official LEGO, which is pretty exciting. Now, I did just get off a live stream building this with my chat, which was incredibly exciting, so let's go ahead and roll a time lapse of the build from that live stream right now. So starting with the minifigures here, of course, like I said, we have 5 of them. And the only thing that disappoints me about the minifigures as a whole is that we don't have a Crosshair in his normal Bad Batch attire. He does have the newer sort of Trader Trooper set skin, if you will. I call it the Trader Trooper, which is kind of a cool name. So getting started with the minifigures here, let's talk about Hunter. Hunter is the very first minifigure. He's the quote leader of the Bad Batch squad. Now, he does not come with a pistol or a blaster, which is a little bit interesting. He does come with a knife, which I guess is his sort of go-to weapon. As far as the helmet goes, it's the official helmet that came in the 501st Battle Pack, just of course reskinned. And the red grays do look really good on the minifigure itself. No arm printing for Hunter. However, he does have 2 different expressions when it comes to his face. And like I said, he does also have the helmet and a hairpiece, which is kind of cool since we do see a lot of him without his helmet in the TV series. Overall, pretty standard minifigure. Nothing too head over heels for me personally with the Hunter minifigure. It is a little weird he doesn't come with a blaster, but let's be honest, if you're a LEGO Star Wars fan, you probably have a bunch of blasters anyway. The next minifigure is Wrecker, and I like to sort of say he's getting ready for a football game. He's padding up like he's about to play a high school varsity football game. It's weird, I got 2 of his armor shoulder pieces, which is kind of weird, although the printing on the side is really cool. It does come with like a little 99 print on the side of the shoulder pad, which is pretty cool. The helmet surprisingly looks a lot better. It does, I believe, use the Iron Man helmet, so it does of course have like the skull on the front and the 99 on the forehead. Head printing is actually really accurate. I like how one eye is sort of like blurred out just like it is in the actual TV show, so accuracy is pretty good there. He does come with a blaster and then no sidearm printing or anything like that. Just again, a pretty okay minifigure, nothing crazy. The next minifigure, which is actually one of my favorites in the set, is Tech. The only thing I have to say about this that is a little bit discouraging is the helmet is quite big. It's definitely a bigger size than you might expect from a normal minifigure, but nonetheless, the printing and the accuracy throughout the entire minifigure for Tech is really good. He does come with two different faces, which is nice, so of course you could have him without the goggles and with. What is cool is that the without goggles face is a new expression for the brand new nougat colored clone head, which is pretty cool. He does come with a brick-built backpack, 2, of course, pistols, blasters that he uses in the TV series, and I do like how the printing came out, especially on the legs and the front of the torso with the utility belt. Overall, a really good tech minifigure, just the helmet's a little bit too big. The next one, which is my favorite of the set, is Echo. And again, I want to start off with the only thing that was disappointing is there is no cloth that comes with Echo. Echo is an ARC trooper, and we know that they usually traditionally have cloths, which is a little bit discouraging that we didn't get it in the set, but nonetheless, the printing and the accuracy with the head is great. He has a pale color on the head, which of course is accurate to what he's gone through on Skako Minor from the TV series. The helmet uses, I believe, the same helmet from the Captain Rex minifigure. Hopefully we get a Captain Rex soon, which would be pretty cool. He is the only minifigure that comes in the set with arm printing, so for those of you looking for an arm printing, which is pretty cool, that's for you. It only is one arm, not the other, which maybe hints to him getting some sort of robotic arm later down in the TV series. And last but not least, and this is the minifigure that I kind of feel like LEGO sort of missed their mark, this is the Crosshair minifigure. Like I said, he's not in his original Bad Batch armor. He does have the new Trader Trooper armor. Just not really an exciting minifigure. I don't think the printing is bad necessarily, although it doesn't really have that same vibe or the same aesthetic that the 501st Phase 2 does, or any other Phase 2 in the past. So it kind of looks like a discount Death Trooper. The helmet is the same as Echo in terms of a mold. It is, of course, recolored with the green visor and then black pretty much everywhere on the minifigure itself. I'm not sure what I was expecting different, to be honest, but I just don't feel like this armor for Crosshair just sort of grabs my attention like I was hoping. But nonetheless, he does have really accurate face printing, which is nice. He has the Crosshair, which is pretty cool. And last but not least, how can we forget Gonk Droid? Most amazing minifigure in the set, if you even want to call it a minifigure. Gonk's pretty cool. I don't really get the Gonk movement itself, but it is brick built. Looks pretty cool. Looks pretty minifigure scale and accurate to the size, so that's cool for those of you Gonk fans out there. So all in all, the minifigures are a pretty good lineup. Again, all 5 of these are brand new to the LEGO universe here in the fandom. They're all exclusive to the set, at least as of right now. So if you do want to get these without buying them individually on BrickLink, this is the only set you're going to be able to get them when it comes August 1st. Now, before we get into the shuttle, let's talk about 2 of the speeders really fast. The set comes with 2 speeders, and someone from my live stream commented this. I would have really liked them to use the pieces from the speeder in the shuttle. I feel like that would have been a nice little sort of addition to the shuttle, make it a little bit more beefy, a little more bulkier. So the first one, the boring one, is pretty much a recolor of the 501st speeder that we see, the Bark speeder from the 501st Legion Clone Troopers set. Nothing too crazy to say about that. Literally the same exact build techniques, nothing really exciting. So I'm assuming Crosshair gets this spike at some point in the TV series, maybe when he's hunting down Bad Batch and whatnot. But other than that, like I said, a carbon copy of the 501st speeder, so nothing too crazy there. The second speeder is actually one that I like a lot. It's this sort of lime green speeder. For those of you who have seen the episodes, it's actually the speeder that Hunter uses on the episode where Fennec is introduced, and she tries to sort of, I guess, kidnap Omega, and this is what he uses to go ahead and rescue her from the peril that she's in. Lime green and the white combines for a nice, cool color. There also are a few stickers which do add a really nice aesthetic, and you can see your Hunter looks really good on the speeder, and I actually do like it a lot. There's some really cool wedge plates that sort of make the angles, especially towards the back end of the speeder. Overall, this was actually something I really like, and I'm not too sure why this is included in the Bad Batch shuttle. I'm pretty sure in the episode Hunter stole the bike from somewhere on the street, so maybe this is like Hunter's personal permanent bike now. Maybe he brought it on with him to the shuttle. Who knows? But those are the 2 speeders that come in the set. Again, not really too important. I think it would have been cool to see the parts used in the Bad Batch shuttle, but nonetheless, here we are with the 2 speeders. So now with everything out of the way, I want to spend some time talking about this Bad Batch shuttle. Like I said, this stand is not something that comes in the set. This is something from I Display It. I just think it gives you guys a little bit of a better view when it comes to the set itself. So I want to address the obvious, the elephant in the room, the color. How do I feel about the color? How does it look? To be honest, the images I saw when the set came out of the color looked awful. I'm not sure why LEGO had gone with that color in the images. I mean, I'm sure LEGO and the design team had seen preliminary images of the Bad Batch shuttle when they were designing it probably over a year ago. But I gotta be completely honest and truthful, and this is my unbiased opinion, I actually think the sand blue looks a lot better in person. Now, is that the ideal color? I would have liked it. Probably not. I still think more light bluish gray than compared to sand blue would have worked pretty well. But the Bad Batch Shuttle itself has never been just a simple gray. It's always been like this sort of light weathered, light bluish gray, and there's definitely blue in the shuttle. When you see it in the show, when you see it in images, there's an obvious sort of blue, sand blue coloring palette that is on the set itself. So I definitely understand where LEGO and the design team was coming from with this. I think there is a little bit too much sand blue. Like I said, I would have liked to see maybe some switching out of light bluish gray, but overall in person I'm actually really content with how it looks and the coloring between the sand blue and the black, primarily with the light bluish gray. A couple of cool things about the shuttle: the cockpit piece is actually printed. It's not a sticker, which is kind of cool. The interior of the Bad Batch is nothing to go crazy about. I mean, the shuttle itself, I mean, here's Gonk droid for a little bit of a sort of scale here. The shuttle's not too big. It is definitely more play scale oriented. If you're someone who wants to display it as a piece, I still think it works, but it's probably not going to be something you want to be displaying purely. So the inside of the shuttle is pretty small. In fact, I came to realize that once you put 2 people in the cockpit, which is pretty much all you can fit inside, I think I put maybe Echo and Hunter in the front of the cockpit just to give you guys a look. In the back of the shuttle, there is a room where I'm sure if you take off Echo and Wrecker's gear and store it somewhere else, you could probably fit it inside. But unfortunately, it's a really tight fit. Unless you really squeeze stuff in there, the Bad Batch shuttle is going to have a lot of trouble fitting all 4 members, I guess, technically, of the Bad Batch squad. Now, inside there is this really cool compartment where you could, of course, put stuff in there, which is pretty cool. But as far as the interior goes, it would have been really cool to see the back converted into maybe Omega's bedroom. Even though there is no Omega minifigure in the set, I think that would have been really cool. So if you're getting the set and you're actually able to customize the back and make it Omega's bedroom, I think that would be really cool. As far as the exterior and the aesthetics go, I'm a really big fan of it. The fins came together really well. The only small complaint I have is that obviously if you're viewing the top fin from one side, you kind of see the bottom empty naked studs, if you will. But of course, if you view it from the other side, it looks very sleek, it looks very crisp, and all the angles come together. The wings are primarily made of plates and wedge plates. There's some cool sandwich tiles and really cool wedge plates that combine to make the sort of sleekness and the different angles for the Bad Batch shuttle. Of course, all the wings do fold up and down. It's pretty much all Technic and sort of other stuff like that that makes the wings go up and down. Looking at the back of the shuttle, you guys can see here there actually is some cool details. We have the afterburners from the engines, obviously, with the transparent blue tile. You have some stickered pieces which sort of go over and under the engine to give it that really cool look. And there also is a small little blaster here on the back of the Bad Batch shuttle with some other cool transparent pieces just to give it a nice little breakup in terms of the color. Now, of course, you guys are all here for the swoosh test. I'm not really one to play with my LEGO sets too often, in all honesty, but it's a fairly light set. You could definitely feel the bulkiness. There is no primary handle like in the Slave 1 20th anniversary, so if you're going to be playing with it, definitely be careful. I'd probably suggest just holding it from top to bottom, just like so, and it's very easy to swoosh. Nothing's really going to fall around. Everything feels fairly loose, and there are also some missile launchers on the bottom, and like I said, the wings do go up and down, so of course, if you want to have it land with the Bad Batch, it can kind of go that, and then when you take off, I just shot a missile at the camera, it sort of goes like that, and there you kind of have it. To be honest, the more and more I look at this set, the more I fall in love with it, if I'm being completely honest. I do like this show a lot, so maybe that's a little bit of bias when it comes to the set. So when it comes down to it, for the $99.99 price point, you're getting a lot. You're getting 2 speeders, despite whether or not one is quite simply a reskin of the other. You're getting a brand new Bad Batch shuttle, which is pretty iconic at this point in the Star Wars community. And most important, especially for people like me, you're getting 5 brand new exclusive minifigures, all of which are brand new, only in the set, at least as of the review and as of the timing of this video today. So in the end, do I recommend the Bad Batch shuttle? Absolutely. I think if you're a fan of the show, this is an absolute must-have, and definitely get yourself a display case like this, or a display stand, excuse me. I think that would do you a lot of good, but I really do like the shuttle. I love the look of it. It is a little bit smaller than I thought. I think overall I'd probably give this like an 8.3 out of 10. There's definitely some things to improve on with the minifigures and maybe even the Bad Batch shuttle itself. And yeah, I would definitely give this both of my thumbs up for sure for the Bad Batch shuttle. But guys, thank you for watching today's review. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, if you want to see more summer sets get reviewed here on the channel, even some live streams, drop a like down below. Make sure you guys subscribe down below as well. Don't miss any of these early reviews here for you guys. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of the shuttle. Let me know your honest thoughts on what you guys think so far. And yeah, I think that's all we got for today, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you later. Take it easy. Peace.